Eenie Meanie is a new heist thriller premiering on Hulu starring Samara Weaving. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. A reformed teenage getaway driver is dragged back into her unsavory past when a former employee offers her an opportunity to save the life of her chronically unreliable ex-boyfriend. That sounds like a really fun film. A getaway driver when she was a teenager learned a bunch of things and is now thrown back into the game. It's not that. This is a disappointing film. It has aspects of it. It has this heist moment in it and a few scenes of her driving really fast and getting out of these bad situations. It's so much more than it being this heist thriller. Ultimately, I was disappointed with Eenie Meanie. I think it has a really good cast within it. Andy Garcia is also in this film. Marshawn Lynch is in here. And I really like Samara Weaving as an actress. And you could tell within this film that she is trying to get past those days of being a getaway driver. She wants to really focus on growing herself. She's going back to school. She's taking on different jobs. She wants to become a better person, but she's constantly drawn back to her ex-boyfriend. And she doesn't want to, but something is just there in that relationship that she is attached to. And she goes to see her ex-boyfriend. She's thrown back into her old job of being a getaway driver, and there's this heist within the movie. I thought of a movie very similar to Baby Driver, this high energy heist film, and it's nothing like that. It focuses so much on that relationship between Samara Weaving and her ex-boyfriend Carl Glusman, and that back and forth that they have. The film does look at when she was younger, being a teenager, driving her father around, how that has affected her life, and now affected her relationship with her boyfriend. This film is dragging its feet. It's trying to get to this heist moment at the end of the film, and it's just taking a very slow pace to get there. Looking at the highs and lows of that relationship, more characters that are being introduced. Ultimately, it derails the film's pacing. You want to get to the high energy scenes at the end with the heist, but it takes so much time to actually get there with unnecessary characters and a lot of plot development for Edie and her ex-boyfriend, to the point where I just didn't really care so much about that relationship. I wanted to see more action, because when we did have action and her driving cars, you can tell she's very confident and very skilled at it, and I wanted to see that a little more explored. I wanted to see a little more when she was a teenager and how comfortable she was as a teenager driving cars, and even now as an adult. And I understand that she wants to get away from it all, but when she's forced into these situations, we see that she is that skilled driver, and I wanted to see so much more of that. And I really did like Samara Weaving in here. I think she did a great job of balancing this character that wants to further herself, but also distance herself from that past life. But when she is in the car and she's driving, she's quite confident and very skilled. And I like seeing that aspect of the movie. I really like Marshawn Lynch in here as well. I like that he's popping up movies here and there in every single role that he is in. It's really fun, and I come from Seattle and people absolutely love Marshawn Lynch, so it was fun to see him within this movie. But just off the synopsis, the trailer, the poster, I thought of this high energy heist movie, and I just did not get that. The movie focuses so much on this relationship that you try to understand that connection between the two. It ultimately just feels very forced looking at this relationship. I was quite disappointed with Eenie Meanie. I had high expectations going into this film. I thought of one movie like Baby Driver, and I had thoughts of how this movie was going to be structured and it's going to be fun. And I don't think it's a terrible movie by any means. My expectations were not met with this film, and I was a bit disappointed with the film. I do think that if you're looking for a more dramatic movie, I would recommend checking out Eenie Meanie. It does have some action scenes here and there, and the end is a lot of fun, but going into it, I expected something else. So just kind of lower your expectations. Like I said, it's not a terrible movie by any means, but not what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go ahead and give Eenie Meanie a C+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Eenie Meanie, the new film on Hulu. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.